Kokemachine for real fishing, December 17th, 2024. Here I am at Kinsmen Beach. I wanted to get a view from up high so I could really peek down on the lake and see what's going on. Today's episode is brought to you by the Minnow clapper, okay? You don't know what a Minnow clapper is? I'll show you. If you like the ice reports, don't forget to hit the like button. If you want to throw me a couple bones, you can buy me a coffee through the Buy Me a Coffee link below. The lake is looking moist, let me tell you that. There's a lot of juice on top of the ice because there's quite a bit of rain last night. It's so wet out there that Bernie Giesler has refused to leave his island abode and rather has released a video of him filming through his window and talking about how he's not going outside.
Morning, everybody. Not even going to bother going outside today, or at least not for a while anyhow. As you can see, the lake surface is pretty wet looking, but nothing's opened up at all. Nothing I can see anyhow. So we might be in good shape yet.
That's all right. It's wet out here. It's not really a lot of fun, and there's sprinkly rain all over the place. I was driving down Lake Shore. I could see there's a little bit of open water out there, and right behind me it looks like open water, but it's just water on top of the ice. Now Al from Lake Nipissing Outfitters, he sent me a picture of some open water right in front of his house, which is by the Waltonian out there. So we got some progress that needs to be done on the lake, and who's going to do it? The Iceman. The Iceman's going to do it, I guess. So good news, they caught the Kokemachine imposter and they've arrested him on charges of unfor-realness. So I think the sentence for that is a couple years. We'll see how that plays out for him. So I'm not sure how many more edited reports I'm going to be able to do because soon I'm going to be heading down south for Christmas. I'm probably going to do a couple live reports before the end of the week. I've got to put together the prize video. This is how it's going to be. People are probably going to send me some information about the ice and I might be able to do like a remote ice report, but I won't be here to do one for a little bit. Not that long, just, next week. So we'll talk to you guys real soon. Real soon. Sooner than you think. So, I'm about to tell you all about the Minnow clapper. What it does, why it's useful, where I recommend using it, what the effects of it are, and how it's made. Now, this is a Minnow clapper right here. You might recognize it as looking a lot like a spinner, but the blades, which I use a variety of different kinds of blades, these ones are Colorado blades. I've also got some willow leaf blades. They are held on by a split ring in the top, right here, instead of a clevis. The idea with this, it isn't that the blades spin around, it's that they clap into the glass bead in the middle. And this is the effect. The idea is you can dead stick it, that was the original concept, and you put the minnow on the hook, and then as the minnow moves, it claps the blades into the bead, creating an audio effect to go along with your struggling minnow. You can jig it as well. If you ever so slightly jiggle it down there, it'll clap the blades together and it'll make the same effect if you want to like crank it up a notch. Otherwise, the dead stick works great. I've got all kinds of different models, ones that have Colorado blades, ones that have willow blades, ones that are really small with tungsten beads. I find those ones are really good for when the bite's really slow. And these ones, like they all make a lot of noise. Let me show you another one. So this one is some willow leaf blades. So as the minnow shakes it, it claps the blades against the beads, makes a sound. Now you can set this up in all sorts of different ways. What I like to do is put my swivel right here on the ring between the blades so it keeps them separate. See, this one's a much more subtle minnow clapper. But the idea is the same. Again, little wee micro willow blades, and then it just, as the minnow shakes it, it claps the blades against the bead, makes a sound. This is the whole idea. Anyway, so that's the Minnow clapper. I've got all sorts of different styles and colors, and the idea is dead stick it, jig it, whatever, dude. Whatever you can to get the fish on the line, and that's the way it works. So you can order them through my store below, and I figured out a way to ship them very cheaply. So it's 1 for $12 and 2 for $22. So we'll talk to you guys later. Buy up some clappers, try them out, and send me a picture of the fish you catch. with that minnow clapper. All right, we'll talk to you guys later.